What's up, boys and girls? Welcome back to another episode of Draugen. We're currently had a mental breakdown last episode. And all that's left to do is to find out what happened to Ruth.
Such an amazing view, isn't it? And the air. Ugh.
See if my theory was correct.
Boy, that sure is something.
What did you want to show me?
Why did we come here, Teddy?
To Grovik? Well...
He was drawn near as though this place has an ethereal weight to it. Elizabeth may be a spectre, but he thinks she still holds power over me. What if he thinks the answer is simple and logical, a conversation in a public place? A name subconsciously registered it. Or registered. It was Betty, obviously.
To find my sister.
But Betty's not. She was never here. It doesn't make sense.
Oh, you mean like actually? Not sure. Oh, we overheard the conversation somewhere in the public space and we just came here?
Some places have gravity.
What are you saying? Gravewick's gravity pulled us across the Atlantic Ocean?
Grovik. No, I'm not saying that. That's irrational.
But you believe it, don't you? That we were summoned to tell their story.
Or it could just be simply we overheard it.
The letter to Frederick.
The one you found in his safe. From Boston.
I may have overheard a conversation somewhere. Paid it no attention, but the name stuck. And Betty... And I spun a story around it that put us on this path.
Do you really believe that? I mean, how often are you around people?
I'm a man of science. I don't know what to believe.
And yet, here we are. All three of us.
Is this what you wanted to show me?
I wanted to be close to her. Do you believe in ghosts, Edward?
You know I don't.
Well, you've been chasing one for years.
That's different.
What about me? Us.
You're not ghosts, you're alive.
Fair enough. So what really happened to Ruth?
She must have been killed, thinks Edward. It can't all have been because of an accident. Though much misery is entropic, he knows. Chance events that cascade into an accidental avalanche that destroys people. No, I think it was murder.
She was probably murdered.
By Simon?
Simon was a convenient scapegoat, he thinks. They needed one to focus their rage, blinding them to the facts. Nah, someone else.
No, I don't believe it was Simon.
Then who? Frederick? The hanged man? Someone else?
Does it matter?
Maybe not. So she ran from the mine. And she came here. And then someone pushed her? If only she had wings. Like a bluebird. She could have soared away on autumn winds. But why was she killed?
Edward thinks of Ruth's treasure, ancient things of value to her, accursed, if that was the right word, by a history she was unaware of. The mine, he knows, was dangerous and not just literally. It represented something more, and it held secrets many wanted buried. Yeah, I think that.
Because she was playing where she shouldn't.
The secret the Fretlands had kept for a generation. If people learn the truth, it might tear the community apart. So she was murdered, and the village was cursed. I hope she's at peace. And with God. Do you think that's where everyone's gone?
Edward believes there's only darkness after death, but strange as it may seem, Alice has her own beliefs, and it feels almost cruel to deny her those. He has no faith in an afterlife. He saw into his mother's dead eyes, He saw the gunshot wound in his father's head, and he knew even then that heaven was a lie.
They're dead. I don't believe there's anything more to it than that. But there's comfort in oblivion, and we won't be alone. We'll never know what happened to everyone in Grovik.
We tried our best. We'll remember them. All of them. Maybe that will give them some peace in oblivion. Could this be your book, Edward? The one you've been wanting to write? A story about people who are isolated, left behind by the world. You can give them all a proper ending, with no annoying loose threads. Edward, is that...
A boat? But how?
Who cares? Let's catch it before it sets out on another adventure.
How convenient.
I don't understand how this can be.
Draugen got tired of sailing around in it and brought it back to us.
It must have been the wind.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, teddy bear. Let's blouse, while the weather's still good.
I need my suitcase.
So get a wiggle on, old boy. I'm going to say my goodbyes to all the things. I don't think we'll be back. Meet you at the house.
My goodness. Righty-ho. No rush. We have all day.
I mean, this is a beautiful and peaceful place, but we have to say goodbye to it and all its dead inhabitants. Also, there's some weird... I never mentioned this, but these rocks are in some weird formation here. Coincidence? I think not. Also, no, the goat still there. Okay. Man, what a ride. More specifically, what a self-discovery ride. But I kinda have an inkling this is not the first time for Edward finding his own self.
Come on, Teddy. Pack your things. I'll meet you by the boat.
Do you never sit still?
Don't be a wet blanket. Let's make like the wind and get out of here.
Shall we say goodbye and pick all of our stuff? Why not? Yeah, I was just about to say, please don't take that photo. Fuck, you know. Alright, I'm ready. Let's get the fuck out of here. Also, I should report to the police that there's a dead body in here. Or maybe I should bury her? I don't know.
Come on, let's go. Row, Teddy, row. The water's still cold.
It's a fjord, Lissie, and it's almost winter.
There'll be snow when we get back to Hanover.
The house will be warm.
Are we going to be all right, Edward?
I think so.
I guess that's it. End of story. I mean, the game was definitely short. But I don't know, the story involved in it. It deals with some heavy topics, man, like suicide, murder, the need for introspection, definitely, because Edward definitely had some issues. Needed urgently to be dealt with. But nonetheless, it's a beautiful game, and the gameplay isn't all of that. But still, the plot and the storytelling, it's what drives this game. And it's beautifully made, honestly. I enjoyed my time playing through it, and I hopefully you guys enjoyed your time watching. And yeah, man, it just goes to show things are never what they seem. And the lengths one does when reality is what you think it is. It's a bit eye-awakening because everyone perceives, at least in my opinion, everyone perceives reality through their own eyes, right? I mean, you can never know someone else's reality from just looking at them or just being with them. And it goes to show that it's a dangerous thing when you have a distorted reality. And it's no joke, all these mental issues and that's the plenty or the amount of people that suffer through them on a daily basis. Hopefully not me and none of you guys watching this or anyone has to go through them, but it's scary. What you think is reality, man, it just gives me the shivers. But anyway, I'm gonna end on a good note, and thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel and supporting me throughout all this journey. I know I'm not the greatest of Let's Players, and I still have a long way away from being at least decent. But you guys, if you guys hang around, stay here from the beginning, I promise I'll continue to play these type of games. And continue at least trying to entertain you guys and take you along for the journey with me. I want to thank you for the 100 subscribers. That's what I that's what I was getting into. The milestone for me, 100, the first 100. I don't know. I think it's important. It's a bit quirky, but I like it. 100 subscribers sounds good, and I hope we can play together a lot more games in the future. This is Plan Powers, signing out.